Okay. So we got the cover, the chrome cover, the spring, the small diameter washer, sharp edge down, the small O-ring, and the cover goes over it, like that. These large washers go in the lifter block, sharp edge goes down, so it bites in the cover there, in the block. The large O-ring goes in here. Quad seal do not work very well, so we don't use them. The big fat O-rings go up in the top, up in here. Got to make sure they go all the way up in there and flat. If they're sideways, you put the cover in there, it'll cut them in half. That'd be a bad thing. There it goes. It wasn't in there right. Okay. Wrist does not like that. Okay, they're all in there. Now you just poke it in the bottom, lift it up on the top, shove it up in there. There'll be a pop noise when it goes in. Screwdriver helps. Okay, that one ain't going. It's in there. It's not going. There it goes. And you shove this one down. Damn, where's that thing fighting me? Sitting on something. Sitting on a fin. There it goes. That one didn't want to go in. There's no lubricant on these O-rings, so that makes them a little bit stiffer. Up, down, we're in. Alright, I think they're fighting me a little bit. Oh, you found them.
This motor is a bad omen.
Just fighting with you a little bit. No big deal. Just gotta work the bugs out. It'll be fine once you get it going.
How does Harley fucking sell it? You know, I mean, I may have over torqued it. You know, I can't.
Those bolts, that case, they're stripping out everything we touch on them. So, why does that not go in?
S&S don't fit S&S anymore. Is there an O-ring in there?
It actually is going through the O-ring, it just doesn't, it's not tight. Got the wrong O-ring. That's the fat one. It's right me.
There's a little goo. Twist it.
In there where it belongs. Cover's not made right, it doesn't have any, it's loose on it. See how loose it is? It's not sealing. Something ain't made right.
I have James, maybe it's a fucking O-ring.
I don't know. Try a different one here. No pusher on it. That has a little bit on that one. This one here just doesn't have squat on it. It's loose. looks a little thin too. Give me another one.
They all fit like that. It's not ever going to be a thinner one, right?
No, it's not working either. That one's too thin also. Do you give me the same one or?
No, that was out of a completely different pack.
Try a
That was a
different
whole
one?
nother.
Yeah,
this
but I-
was a Harley pack.
Did I grab the same one twice? Is what I'm saying.
Oh. How'd these ones act? Same?
Yeah. No, they had tension on them. This one just doesn't have any tension, any pressure to it.
They machined those fucking heads out too big.
That one's even worse. This one barely has tension on it. For whatever reason, it doesn't work on that one. Even the push rod is tight on here, it's not there, so the O-ring, the head's cut too big, a little bit too big.
Jesus Christ.
The O-ring has no compression
So
to
the
it.
machining was no good?
Well, the push rod just goes right into the O-ring, it doesn't have any, you know, it might compress eventually with time and collapse into it, you're blocking the view. But for now, it doesn't have any hole in it. I haven't had that problem before. Usually they pop up in there pretty hard. So. Try some Sportster ones. They got the silicone rubber that might be a little thicker maybe.
I have some O-ring kits in my truck. They're hydraulic style O-rings, all different sizes. Should I grab them?
Nah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Maybe the whole thing's got to come apart again anyway.
It'll probably seal up on its own when it has tension on it maybe. Where's my little screwdriver at? Here. I don't like these stupid S&S clips. Hate these things. Doesn't even fit in there. Stupid thing's too long. Damn, that thing's in there.
Unbelievable.
Ain't me. There it goes. Those are right at the limit of what they can be used for length. Which means this should be even worse because this is longer.
I've seen them have the collars were difficult to get down.
Yeah, there's one in there. For whatever reason, that didn't want to collapse down for whatever reason. Damn, what's that one? These different lengths, maybe? Shouldn't be. Maybe. Nope, that goes in. Alright, they're in there.
S&S. Garbage.
Okay, where's the 4 Allens?
Nice paperweight. expensive paperweight.
Ah. Ooh, that's a little bit left. I need the bolts for the top. Little short ones. For the cover?
Yeah.
The Allens. You're not watching me. Ah. Yeah, not looking at what I'm doing. Cameraman sucks. Ah. Looking at my body. All right. Where's the Allens? Line up.
I don't have all of them. A couple of those need to be hunted down.
Not even going whole. What's wrong about that? Oh, it's not the right damn wrench. Dumbass. So let me start my wrenches over here. Well, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, get the right wrench.
Get the right wrench. Four, you got eight, so you're missing four.
Thought it was only 2 last time.
You might have used one on the cam cover.
Yeah, you know what? I did. I think that is that. Because this one was left. I think this is the cam cover one.
No, takes a little short one.
Was it a shorty?
It's pretty short.
It's super nice, smooth chromer. Where can I put this to drain? Drain.
Oh, just leave it on the bench. Let the, soak it up into a towel and throw it away. Okay, this one here.
Unbelievable.
This is not a smoothie. So this is a. This goes on the bottom because see it's got serrations on it. These are smoothies.
Yep.
So they're probably about the same length, but this is an extra one, so it belongs down here. Sorry about that. So you have to find 4 more Allen bolts for those, and obviously all the inner stuff's not in there. So put some tape over the ports, and it'll be good to go until you get out of surgery. It'll be a month or 2 before you're moving around with. What are you going to hip? One hip or both?
One.
be pretty stiff for a couple months probably because of the muscles. They're going to pull the piss out of the muscles and the tendons. So.
Mm-hmm.
Get a couple spark plugs in here to keep the keep moisture from getting in here. Hey, the motor's wider now. What happened? And then you need a motor stand.
How much was that one?
I need that for my panhead motor. Oh, here's the old O-rings here. Could have used those. Keep those in case you need them. They might be the right size. These when you get off eBay. 55, 60 bucks.
Nice. That's doable.
That's the cheapest ones anyway.
Those are actually pretty beefy. They're a little bit different. The older ones were skinny all the way across, so they only had, the wings were only...
Yeah, well, the stand's nice. It's flat bottom, so you got a large surface area, so it doesn't dig into anything. It spreads the load out real nice, so the thing's not going to fall over. The legs, they actually bend when you put the motors on top of them. So when they got just the legs sticking out, they'll actually bend on you a little bit. These ones are pretty stout. They're made for the late cases where they got the blazer out the back in here. It's room for all the oil pump stuff under here. So you know, the early stands were too low. So these are pretty good in that respect. They work pretty good. I'm happy with them. The twin cam ones weren't as good, but these ones are pretty nice.
I wonder if we should just punch those bosses out for the oil pump.
What bosses?
If we mess with these cases anymore. I mean,
we just got to insert it. Oh, no big deal. Take it apart again, insert it completely. We'll be all right. The studs were over torqued. You know, that's all it was. They were too much torque on them. Harley cases are not real strong, but I haven't seen these late cases strip like this. These are ridiculous. But it's like they weren't heat treated. You know, like early cases where they're soft, because 95, 6 they made the cases stronger. They're high pressure molds instead of just sand cast. They're a lot stronger. Remember those early 90s? They used to break all around the lifter blocks. The whole block, the whole corner would come out. They'd crack from this bolt all the way down around. Yeah, they had all kinds of problems with cases. That's why they put together the inserts on the Timken over here. They went to just aluminum. Don't even put an insert anymore because they couldn't cast when they didn't move. So they just put aluminum. They just cast it in one machine at one piece. It's soft, so once that Timken bearing gets loose, it takes the case out. You're done. But they don't care. The S&S cases are a lot stronger. The Ultima cases are a lot stronger. You know, all the aftermarket stuff is STD, horsepower, all them things. They're all stronger.
you don't have any Ultimate cases left, huh? I guess I'll just go with another set of Delcrons.
No,
I'm bummed on S&S. How the hell?
The Ultimate, I don't know if they got. I don't think they have the 80-inch case available. Their V-twin has them, but I don't think they have the 80-inch stuff. I think they sold out. They still got the big motor stuff, but it's just the market. But anyway, all right. That's all we can do on this for now. We'll take it apart later and fix it or swap cases. All right, that's it for this one.